one of the most difficult things that you can do, very rarely seen to be done well, is alcohol intoxication. Part of the problem is that there are so many elements to it that have to be coordinated. And also, alcohol is a central nervous system depressant, so it works on a very deep, involuntary level of the nervous system. And so it's hard to duplicate. So the first thing you might do in working on alcohol intoxication is work on your relaxation, and maybe even work on the condition as if you were under the effect of a tranquilizer, a muscle relaxant like Valium, and get yourself very, very relaxed. And that would maybe be the beginning of working on that quality of relaxation. Now, every old timer is going to tell you in playing drunk, try to play not drunk, which means that people make the mistake of looking obviously like they are acting drunk, as opposed to the reality of the situation, which is that you are trying to act sober usually. I mean, I've seen people in Hamburg that look ridiculous, like they're giving over like children to being drunk. And I saw them and I would go, if I saw that on a stage or in a movie, I think it was fake. Most of the time, people are playing against the condition. They don't want to be seen as stupid. You can see this when you see an animal brought home from the veterinarian and they're under anesthesia, is the dramatic, fight that they're having to not be debilitated. Because your system knows that that's a bad condition to be in if you ever need, your survival challenged. If the bear is coming after you, you want to be, on your game. So your system is going to be fighting against the condition at the same time as you're knocking back another drink. So you might want to convey this struggle that you are fighting against the condition, trying to be sober. One of the best tips I can give you about playing drunk is to be clear that there are 4 emotional lines to playing drunk, and you want to be very specific about which one you choose and when you're doing it. It may be clearly indicated in the text or not so, but you want to choose which kind of drunk you are. Typically, the vast majority of people who are intoxicated will try to not be drunk and assume a kind of aloof quality. So their emotional line is they take on that they are something like royalty. Somebody said, you're drunk when you feel sophisticated, but you can't pronounce it. So they will take on this attitude of superiority, elegance. Even your Skid Row bum may take that on. As wiped out as he may be, he may adopt this attitude of aloofness. The angry drunk is like you are when you're in a bad mood. Everything is colored with this sinister, foul disgruntledness, almost like a desire to annihilate the world. Looking for a fight. Another emotional line is the sentimental drug. This is where there's a kind of romantic wistfulness, maudlin, and the person is flushed with a upset feeling. It could be that they are sentimental and I love you guys so much, or that they are genuinely sad and I'm never going to see him again. Then there's also the celebratory drunk. This is where somebody is giving over to the drunkenness and everything's a party. Like you when you're in a good mood, perhaps. Even you bang your head and it's a cause for a laugh. Everything will be colored by good spirits. These people are not going to be hiding the fact that they're drunk. They're celebrating the fact, yes, I'm free. The alcohol has freed me. So those are very important elements to have. You choose which one you're going to do and you stick with it. If you're going to change from a celebratory to a sentimental drunk, you want to be very clear that you're going through a transition so that the audience can follow you. Any of them can change from one to the other. You don't necessarily need to change. You don't want to be looking to change as if that's going to make your performance more entertaining, because it won't by itself. But it's possible you could change from one emotional line to another, and it may be brought about by an incident. You stumble upon a photograph, you bang your head, or it could be that it just comes over you, where you go from being the celebratory drunk to the maudlin drunk. And it's sort of like dialing a dial. It doesn't happen, of course, automatically. It happens over a smooth transitional period.